Hi there, I'm Fabio, and in this video I will break down my work on the free Unity package Viking Village. My goal with this project was to leverage sound design and implementation techniques to craft a concise adventure and weave a compelling narrative that could transform the stillness of the original package into a playable scenario. To achieve this, I relied on F-mode event-driven approach to trigger audio responses based on specific players' interactions and game states. I imported 3D assets such as the Viking ships, the guards and the princess, and I made subtle modification to code snippets to better fit the environment to the story and consequently enhance the overall gaming experience. The game starts just as the Viking princess Freya has been kidnapped by a rival tribe. Only with a stealthy attitude will the player be able to complete his quest and help the princess regain her freedom. To enable a player-driven storytelling, I crafted a trigger system that dynamically unfolds the narrative based on the player's action. This system not only unlocks various game states, but also strategically triggers sound cues to guide the player through the evolving challenges. Let's dive into an example of this. If the player gets too close to a guard, a distinct warning sound is triggered. The intention behind this sound design choice is to provide the player with a subtle yet impactful warning, allowing them to adjust their approach and avoid detection. Should the player be seen by the guards before freeing the princess, a cascade of events will be set into motion. The princess will vanish, symbolizing her unfortunate fate and therefore eliminating any possibility of rescue. The music will shift to a more intense and dramatic tone to highlight the sense of urgency and danger, and the player will be prompted to retreat to safety back at the shore, where a trigger will reset the mission state. A pivotal moment arises when Princess Freya is freed from her captivity. By walking through a trigger box just outside of the cage, she will set off a chain reaction of transformations within the game. The most prominent of these regards the background music. In fact, I've implemented it into two independent music systems that revolve around this pivotal moment. This setup ensures that while the princess is in captivity, the first system is active, and once she's liberated, the second system takes over. The purpose of this implementation was to maximize the playable area by using sound to signal the transition to a new stage, without requiring a change in geographical location. To effectively influence the player's mood and enhance the gaming experience, each of these music systems is divided into distinct segments. These segments can be switched based on a series of parameters linked to the player's location. Music System 1, or Part 1, is composed of 5 areas: Ship, Shore, Village, Open Area, and Princess. Music System 2 instead is composed of 3 areas: Escape Open Area, Escape Village, and Victory. By compartmentalizing the music in this manner, I was able to create a dynamic and responsive soundtrack that can seamlessly transition and adapt to the player progress throughout the narrative. In the original package, there was no sign of activity throughout the village streets. This prompted me to utilize sound to focus the player attention on the indoor ambiences, suggesting that the village life thrives indoor during the night. Within F-mode, I created a series of events that could capture the essence of various activity happening within the village. There are 3 main indoor ambiences: the tavern, the blacksmith, and the carpentry. In my opinion, this approach not only enriched the audio experience, but it also added depth and realism to the environment, ensuring a dynamic and engaging auditory backdrop for the players exploring the Viking village. One of the key elements in crafting a truly immersive audio experience for the Viking village was the implementation of a comprehensive footstep system. I meticulously mapped the entire walkable surface of the game so that different sound effects will be triggered according to the specific terrain the player is traversing. The footstep system is organized into 6 distinct areas: wood, grass, water, dirt, wet dirt, and mud. Furthermore, I developed separate audio events for normal walking, jumping, and running, ensuring that each movement type is matched with the appropriate sonic feedback. In addition to this, I've incorporated an extra layer of details to provide information about the leather and metal armor worn by the character. My hope is that this attention to details enhances the player's sense of embodiment, as they can intuitively perceive the changing terrain beneath their feet. Through the strategic use of F-mode, I believe I've crafted a Viking village environment that is not only visually captivating, but also orally immersive. And this is it. Thank you very much for watching, and don't hesitate to try the game for yourself by clicking the link below.